welcome to today's video and thank you so much for being here today with me. So in today's video I'm going to share with you this beautiful half cut crease pink and purple Indian bridal eye makeup tutorial, and I have hooded eyes. So along the way I'll be sharing with you so many tips and tricks to achieve perfect cut crease in case you have hooded eyes too. So yeah, before starting, if you are new to the channel, then please take a moment to subscribe. It will mean a lot to me, and if you are already a subscriber, then thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I am doing my brows using my e.l.f. Cosmetics micro brow pencil in the shade cool brown. I shared with you my updated eyebrow routine. I will mention the video link in the description box down below, so please go ahead and check that out. And there is one more thing I want to talk about. I have been uploading a lot of YouTube shorts lately, and sadly YouTube does not send notification for YouTube shorts. So in case you have missed any of my YouTube shorts, I will mention the playlist in the description box down below, so make sure to check it out. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Megalust Incognito Concealer. I will mention the shade in the description box down below, and I am cleaning up the borders of my brows first. Then I'll be applying the same concealer on my eyelids to prime my eyelids for eyeshadows. That is coming up next. I'm just priming my eyelids. You can use any eyeshadow primer that you have in your collection. I'm just blending it out using my Wet n Wild beauty sponge. This is a damp sponge, by the way. To set the concealer, I'm taking this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Powder, and I'm just setting the concealer so that it does not crease. And I'm applying a piece of sticky tape just to have that perfect sharp edge. And for today's look, I'll be using this Too Faced Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow palette, and this is how the palette looks like. I know it's a limited edition palette, but the shades that I'll be using, they're available in most of your eyeshadow palettes, so you do not have to worry about it. So first I'm taking Your Spicy. It's a beautiful pink shade, and I'm applying it slightly above my crease because I have hooded eyes. So I'm creating a false crease for me. Taking little by little product, I'm just slowly building it up to avoid any kind of patchiness. I think Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette has a similar shade, so in case you are looking for a similar shade, you can totally check that shade out. And you can see it's blending beautifully. I just love this eyeshadow palette. It is so good, but sadly it is a limited edition palette. Now I'm taking Ginger Spice. It's a beautiful orange shade, and I am applying it as my transition color. I'm blending out the edges of that pink eyeshadow that I just applied. Again, I think there is a similar shade in the Rose, Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette. This kind of a burnt, like orangish color. So you can find these shades in any of your eyeshadow palettes. It's time to cut the crease, and for that I'm using this lip brush from Puna store, and with the same concealer I'm just cutting my crease. I'm placing the concealer a little bit higher than usual because again I have hooded eyes, so I'm creating a false crease for myself. And do not worry if my cut crease is looking a little bit crooked right now. I will make it perfect, trust me. I'm just trying to make it as perfect as I can. I'm just covering up the pink shade that was peeping through. I'm not applying the concealer all over on my eyelid. Now I'm taking the shade called Warm and Cozy. It is a beautiful like burgundy brown shade, and I'm applying it on my outer V area with this Crease brush from Wet n Wild. Makeup Revolution Velvet Rose palette has a similar shade, so if you are looking for a similar shade, you can use that palette as well. For my eyelid, I'm going with this PSL Plus Chill. PSL and Chill, I don't know how it is pronounced. This is a beautiful shimmery purple shade. Again, a similar shade is available in Wet n Wild VI Purple palette. And I'm just pressing it with my finger first, then I switched to a brush just to have that precise application. This is a flat shader brush from Morphe. Taking that pink shade called You Spicy, I am just applying it between the shimmer shade and the brown shade to have that cohesive look. Now I'm taking my Milani Hypnotic Lights eye topper in the shade Cosmic Meadow and I'm applying it on top of the shimmery purple shade. This step is totally optional. You can skip it if you want to. Now taking that pink shade called You Spicy, I am just applying it on the border of the cut crease just to make my cut crease look prominent and precise. If I'm not using any glitter eyeliner on my cut crease, I make sure to follow this step. It just makes a huge difference on the way my cut crease look. It just makes it look prominent. It just makes it look stand out. Now I'm just drawing a wing using my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Jet Black. For my waterline and for tight lining, I am using my Jordana Easy Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Jet Black. Using the shade called Warm and Cozy, which is the dark brown shade, I'm just smoking out my lower lash line, and now I am applying the pink shade on the border of that previous shade just to tie the look together. And the brush that I'm using is from Puna Store. I am just highlighting my brow bones as well as my inner corners using my Wet n Wild Mega Lust highlighter in the shade Precious Petals. I'm curling my natural lashes with my Sassy Cheek Eyelash Curler and I'm just applying a Huda mascara. This is my Wet n Wild Big Papa mascara. I'm going to use falsies off camera and here is the final eye look. I truly loved how the entire look came together. This is a colorful eye look, yet it is so warm, so wearable, and it is perfect for bridal makeup. In case you are planning to wear purple or pink for the big day, you can totally rock this look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please go ahead and check that out. So yes, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.